Welcome guys to another episode of Hypixel Skyblock. So sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, I'm still getting over a cold right now. So basically I had this question, does looting work on Slayer? Now I'm not talking about the base drops because those are pretty useless. I'm talking about like the RNGs. Now I put out a poll, 68% on the poll said yes, and 29% said no. And then there was just a couple that had no idea what Skyblock was. I don't even know what they were doing voting here. But 68% is pretty crazy. And now some people commented on it saying it works on the base drops, but not RNGs. Now the question I have is, does it work on RNGs? Now RNG, I'm just going to be talking like anything from Foul Flesh all the way up to a Warden Heart. I'm going to be doing this test on Tier 5 Revenants. So basically my idea is use an Axe of the Shredded that does not have looting, and then just do like 100 Tier 5s, and then add looting 4. I'm not spending that much money on looting 5. Now I thought about using my Atom Split for the last hit because it has looting 5 on it, but then I realized Divine Gift would add Magic Find, and that would throw everything off, so no, I'm just going to add looting 4 onto this. And that way it should keep the test as fair as possible. Without further ado, let's get right into it and see what we get. Now I'm just going to skip all the bosses, because I don't think you need to see me do 200 bosses just to see what I drop. And I'm going to skip right to the loot. I have completed the bosses without looting, and actually shockingly I got 47 drops out of 100 bosses, or 47% of the bosses dropped something. Now I'm just going to add looting 4 and do the same thing over again. And now that's it. All of the bosses are complete. I ended up getting 49 out of 100 bosses to drop something, or about 49%, which is only 2 bosses more than without looting. So I have to say it does not look like looting works on these types of drops. I will say that it's RNG and you can't really prove if it does or does not work. So I would just leave looting on your weapons, like looting 4. You shouldn't get looting 5, it's just not worth it. But yeah, just use looting 4. There's no harm in using it, so yeah, so now I'm going to test just to see if it works on the base drops, because some people said it did, but I remember when Slayer first came out, it definitely did not. So I'm going to test that real quick. Now, I just killed a mini, so real quick, I'm going to sell that. The boss has spawned, so I have absolutely nothing. I do not want to kill that accidentally and get some from it. I'm just going to walk over here. Okay, there we go. With looting, I got 63 Revenant Flesh. And now real quick, I'm going to get rid of looting. Now again, I'm going to sell everything. The boss just spawned. So now I'm going to kill it and see what I get. 63 Revenant Flesh. It was the exact same. Looting does not actually work on the base drops at all either. So yeah, just in my mind, looting does not work on Slayer at all. That's going to do it for today's episode. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like and please consider subscribing if you are new around here, and I will see you guys next time.